And so a number of the things that we went through include having a couple of miscarriages, losing a house, losing $500,000, and even finding out that our children have super crazy allergies. What's going on, YouTube family? It's your girl Nikki, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today. I know that you see that I'm riding solo dolo and your boy Dina's not here with me, but that is because I have decided to step out on this journey of finding myself, of redirecting myself, and just stepping out of fear and walking into purpose. And I felt like it was something that I had to do on my own, and Dean is so supportive of me, and so here we are on this journey. Over the last couple of years, we have gone through so many different things, and I kind of felt like those things kind of destroyed me and broke me down in a number of ways. And so I wanted to refine myself, I wanted to step out of fear, and I wanted to start anew in this 2024 year. And so I'm gonna take you guys on my journey to wifehood, through motherhood, through growing and going and just doing the best that I could do to be the best version of myself. And so a number of the things that we went through include having a couple of miscarriages, losing a house, losing $500,000, and even finding out that our children have super crazy allergies. And a lot of those things pretty much broke me down, broke us down, and it really took a lot out of me to kind of deal with that and go through that and just trying to be strong for my family and being strong for myself. And I feel like I lost myself through a lot of that. I had some dreams and some things that I wanted to do for myself, and I feel like I never really got the chance to kind of explore those things and get into it because of all of the things that life was throwing at me. And so this year I want to do so much better for myself. I want to be able to rediscover myself and just step into that person that I know that I was created to be. And so one day I was laying in bed and this quote kind of came to me, and it says, "You are perfectly imperfect, yet still enough." And I'm reminded that God created us to be these beings. He gave us the courage and all the tools and everything that we need to be these individuals. And even though you may go through things in life, and even though you may feel broken and hurt and unseen and all of those negative things, at the end of the day, you are still enough. It doesn't matter what you go through. It doesn't matter what things are thrown your way. It doesn't matter about any of that. At the end of the day, you are enough. And who's to say that you can't do something? Nobody. You can do all that you want to do. It doesn't matter what you went through. And it's another quote that came back to me that says, "Broken crayons still color." So even when those crayons are cracked into 15 pieces, you still get that beautiful, vibrant color out of them. And so the same to you and the same to me. And so over this journey, over this YouTube journey, I want to be able to rediscover myself, find my purpose, step into that purpose. I also want to set goals and achieve those goals. I want to just continue to grow, learn, and be that person. And so right now, if you can see the sign behind me, it says that I am on my fearless journey. So if any of you are on your fearless journey right now, and you are on this path to finding yourself and wanting to step into purpose and wanting to step into that person you were created to be, I need you to type in that comment section below, fearless journey. And I want us to work on this together. I want us to go together. I want us to grow together and just make it to the top. Another goal that I set for myself this year, I want to finish a book. Like, I want to finish even 2 books. I started this book like, I don't even know how long ago, but I'm gonna read this book, Woman Evolve. I'm gonna read that book. And my husband challenged me to read this book, Atomic Habits. I know a lot of people are talking about it. I know exactly what happens in the whole book, but I am challenging myself to read it. So I need one of you or all of you to hold me accountable. Check in on me. See if I'm on chapter 2, 3, or 1 in a couple of weeks. And I'll let you guys know my progress on that. But yeah, I'm really excited to be on this journey. I feel like it's something that I needed to do for myself, just to be able to, I don't know, just be me again, you know, just this space. And even when we were trying to think of what we could call this little segment, we were thinking of Nikki's Corner, Nikki's World, Nikki's Space, Talks with Nikki. Nothing stuck, but maybe one of those will stick. So if you guys have a preference, or if you have any idea of what I could call this segment, go ahead and drop that in the comment section below, and we'll see which one works with the vibe that we got going on. And so I don't even know if I really introduced myself for those of you who don't already know me, but I am a wife to Dean, who you will see in some of our other videos, and I am a mother of two, Melody and Harmony, who you will also see in some of our other videos. Y'all, I know mothering is not easy, and I know wifing is not easy. And so I'm gonna be speaking to you ladies, you mothers, you wives, you aspiring mothers and wives, all of you. I'm gonna be speaking to you from my perspective, and I want us to go and grow together, learn from each other. Guys, so I have been married for 5 years, and I need you guys to give it up for 5 years. 5 years, 5 years. That is a long time, because in that whole time, you're literally stuck with this person that entire time. So you gotta make sure that you guys work well together. For me and Dee, we went through a lot in those 5 years. Like, there were so many challenges, so many things that could have, you know, really made us get rocky, but we literally stuck together and we fought together and we made sure that it worked for us. We made sure that throughout the whole process we saw each other and we were making sure that each other was good. Like, you have to realize in marriage that you're not fighting against each other, but you're fighting for each other. So no matter what you go through, just remember that your argument is not to be with that person, to push them away. You want to pull them in so that you guys can stay together. So let me know in the comments, do you guys have any challenges that you guys went through in your marriage? What are some things you want me to talk about that I went through in my marriage? And just let's get them out there. Let's get them out and going. Also, as a mother, let me tell you, when I got pregnant with Melody, my firstborn, she is turning 4 this month actually, I was kind of really excited because I was like, I never really imagined myself as a mother, but it's like I was ready to step into it. I dreamed of taking my kids to McDonald's because that's something my dad used to do, and taking them into the play place and just eating nuggets and getting Happy Meals and all that stuff. And long story short, found out that Melody is allergic to wheat, found out she's allergic to eggs, dairy, all sorts of things. Like, her list just goes on and on and on. And that for me was very painful, very hurtful, because I had no experience with these allergies. And so seeing her go through all of these allergic reactions, running to the hospital every 10 seconds, seeing her flame up and do all of these things, that was so hurtful for me because I had this dream and this vision of what I wanted it to look like. But again, it wasn't the plan God had for my life. And so going through that journey was very tough for me, especially too because I had children with a lot of my friends and even my sisters. Their children don't have any of these allergies. And so when we'd go out, it'd be like, oh, well, Melody can't have that, so no, I can't come, or I have to pack this for Melody. And then it just became more of like a challenge, and it became really difficult. And I had to basically find the strength to like navigate through all of that and just kind of stay afloat. And it came to the point where I now am able to check in if we're going to a birthday party, like touch base with a parent, like, what are you guys going to be serving at this party today? Oh, pizza? Okay, bet. I'm going to go buy the stuff and I'm going to make Melody a pizza so that she can be a part of this event. And so motherhood is a whole thing for me as well, and I'm gonna get into that with you guys in another video. But I also wanted to know, what sorts of challenges do you guys face as mothers? What sorts of things do you go through? What tips and tricks do you guys have to share? Drop those in the comment below. And what sorts of things do you want to hear from me? What could I share with you guys about my story in motherhood? Honestly, just for me, I want to make sure that on this journey, like I've said it many times before, I want to be the best version of myself. I no longer want to be fearful. I always kind of struggle with this whole fearness. That's not even a word. I always struggle with fear. And it's always in tune with, like, I didn't say that right. I always have this fear inside. And it's like when I speak. And so I'm afraid of my voice. And it's the weirdest thing, because even listening back to these videos or listening back to myself talk, I'm always just like, you sound terrible. Like, stop talking. Like, what are you saying? Nobody wants to hear that. Stop talking, stop talking. But then on the flip side, if I talk to people, they're always like, oh my gosh, like, I listened to your podcast, or I listened to your video and what you said was good, or like, I liked how you said that. And I even went to this party the other day and a girl was like, oh, I know you. I watch your podcast. I literally listened to it for your voice. And I literally was taken aback because I was like, for my voice? Why my voice? Like, my voice sucks. Like, what do you mean you want to hear my voice? But when I was driving in the car back home, I was kind of like, it's crazy that the one thing that I'm self-conscious about, that I'm fearful about, is the one thing that people are always complimenting me about. They say you speak so well, you da 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 da, all these things. Like, I'm always getting these compliments about my voice, and I know personally that I am supposed to use my voice at some point on my journey to better myself, to better others, to do all of that stuff. And so I want to make sure that I am always being the better version of myself moving forward. I don't want to be afraid of my voice and afraid of speaking to people, because why? I've gone through things, and I know I didn't go through those things for me to just keep them to myself. No, you go through things so that you can help others, so that you can speak life into others, or so that you can redirect people to get to the next level, and maybe skip some of those things that you went through, because maybe they don't need to go and experience that because you've already done it, so you can help them through it. And so that is a crazy thing for me, just being able to use my voice and not second guess myself, stepping into my fearless journey, perfectly imperfect yet still enough, because broken crayon still color, all of that. I want to be all of that this 2024. So I want you guys to hold me accountable as I continue to show up for you guys. So if you find value in anything at all that I've said today, and you would like to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, like, even share this video, comment, do all of the great things that you know that we need for you to be a part of this family. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.